Morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? This is a video. I don't really know what to do for this one. So this is so hard. I don't really know what to tell you. This video is going to explain to you guys the full story of how I got carjacked in Paris with my friend Josh, who's standing right behind the camera here. Josh, come in now.
Give me a chair.
Yeah, get a chair. You've got matching chairs?
Yeah.
This is Josh. Josh was down with me in Monaco for top marks, and we decided we would drive up to London together because my car needed to be in London. We decided to stop by Paris. We did that. We left home a little later than planned, and we ended up getting carjacked, didn't we? So this is the story of how Josh and I got carjacked, or how you guys found or helped us immensely find my car. Cue the intro. God, I'm nervous for this video. I don't really get nervous for this video. I'm feeling pretty... Josh and I were driving up towards Paris, and you never think that you're... F*** that up. We didn't know if we were going to make a video about this or what to do. I've been off social media for a little while. I just didn't really know what to post and what I could tell you guys, but we decided we would make this video so that we're making it sound insanely dramatic. I know carjackings do happen, but it was something I've never had anything like that. I was absolutely terrified, but we're going to try and use our experience to prevent it from happening to others. And also, it was so incredible what happened online that I just want to, this is my way of saying thank you and sharing this story with you. I think you deserve to know every last detail of what happened, because it's thanks to you and to your support that we managed to solve this issue. Josh and I got carjacked around 3 o'clock in the morning when we arrived from a drive from the south of France near Monaco, where I come from, to Paris, and we arrived later than we expected.
Thanks to you.
Thanks to me, I did.
Yeah.
Yes,
I was up at
quite
9
a while
packed.
to get ready. Yeah, you were up at 9.
I was up early to unpack.
He was up at 9. We ended up leaving at 4 p.m.
We said bye to Paul 4 times.
We did say bye to Paul 4 times. So yeah, we drove up, and we actually filmed as we were driving up, didn't we?
Yeah.
Filmed a bit. So here's a little quick montage of our drive up. Look who just got back as I'm doing my intro. It's Wallace! On earth are you doing? I have quite a few bags, and well, it's boot space really. That's the main issue. There's no law about your 0 to 100 kilometers an hour.
Let's time you.
3, 2, 1. We got stuck in traffic. That doesn't count. So it's quite loud. You think they can hear us? No. 6 hours, 50 minutes remaining. Good luck. We need to do signs. Sign language. Round. Round. Oh, round. Hot girl. Hot girl? Yeah. That's all we need. That's all we need. Oh, and camera. Camera. Nice car. What? Nice car. There. Onwards. Oh, just done our last stop in the middle of nowhere. No idea where we are. It's about 2 degrees outside. It's freezing. Josh has been driving for the... Wow, you look scary. 22 minutes past midnight, and we just cannot wait to get home. So I'm going to bash out the last 2 hours, basically. And we're going to get back. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. Yeah, we drove up to Paris, 9-hour drive. We got here, came to where we're staying to drop all our bags off with our computers, cameras. That ended up being the best thing we did.
Yeah, that was like so lucky we done that.
Yeah. And because it was 3 o'clock in the morning, if we parked the car on the street outside, we would have had to move at 9 o'clock, and being quite lazy, we didn't want to do that, did we?
Yeah.
Yeah. We decided we'd take the car to an underground car park, and I reckon best is if we just go there and we show them.
Yeah, I think that's the best idea.
Let's do that. Come with us, guys. Okay, let's get this camera to focus. There we go, it's focused. So, this is where it happened, right in there, which is the car park and the little street where we got caught. So, I think what we should do is move further forward and just draw out the whole scenario for you. So weird, going back up to what happened. Haven't been back since with the police. This is it, pretty much. Right here is where we were parked. We were trying to go into there. So we pulled up in the car and we thought we'd be able to just go into this car park. Turns out it was closed, but I had my window down as we were parked there, reading the signs. And Josh just looks at me and says, Seb, there's someone coming up to the car. This is the other side, this is where the road ends. As Josh said that, I looked in my rearview mirror and I saw that someone was here blocking this car off. We obviously couldn't get out because they were blocking and there are all these posts here which prevented anything from coming in. So we went in like this car, right there, and just stopped like he did then. And then as soon as the guy came, he just put a gun in and said, get out your car, get out your car. Josh and I looked at each other, we were like, look, the guy's got a gun, let's get out of the car. So we did that instantly. He pulled me out of the car. Josh and I are obviously freaking out. He gets in, points the gun at me like this through his jacket while he's in the car. Asked me to explain. He says, if you don't explain to me how to put it in reverse, I'll shoot you. So I obviously tell him how to put it in reverse. He then stalls the car and says, tell me how to start the car, because it's quite complicated to start, or I'll shoot you. At this point, I just look at Josh, and in my mind, I was like, this is quite a hard car to start. So if we just make a run for it, maybe he won't be able to start the car and we'll just give up. So the car was parked here, and Josh and I ran down this way. There were none of these cars here, it was completely empty. We run down all the way down that road, back turned to the guy with the gun who just said, I'll shoot you. Literally running down the road, almost waiting to hear a gunshot and getting ready to possibly hide under a car. We were just sprinting as fast as we could. We ran around the corner over there, so let's walk up that way and show you where we went. This is so eerie running back, well, going back down here. This felt like such a short run. It's actually quite a way. This whole time thinking you may be shot. Ran down here, none of these cars are here, so it's completely open. And there's nowhere to hide on the sides here, so it's terrifying. Did we cross this road or go left straight away?
I think we went left. Yeah, we went left.
We were still sprinting our way all the way down here. Again, just looking for somewhere to hide. But there's nowhere to hide here, like even in all these buildings, if you just hide in a door. We didn't know if the guys behind us were chasing us. Like if they couldn't start the car and they were just chasing us to bring us back to start the car. So still just running for your life.
We ran in the road at one point to try and flag down the car. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Do you remember that, sorry? And the car just drove past us.
Yeah, because he thought we were gonna do something
yeah.
like that. Where's the gate?
It's just up here on the left. It felt so short. We must have been absolutely legging it.
Yeah, because this is a long walk, and it felt like a 40-second run. I remember we then stopped here on this corner. This is it, right? This is where we stopped.
Yeah, this is it.
We apologize if this is your place. There's the gate.
Yeah, this is the gate.
We actually jumped over this gate, but the funny side is we tried to jump over it and then Josh just realized the door was open. So we literally just hid behind that door in these bushes, I don't know if you can see, until we heard the car driving away. And as we heard it driving away, Josh, who actually, if I grab the camera, is right here, had the fantastic idea. He whipped his phone out and got the compass on his phone out so we could listen to hear where the car is going because it's so loud. And we just got the direction using the compass. So then when we found the police, we told them we heard the car going northeast. So yeah, we then...
Because like, I figured Paris is such a big place and we had like little time to get this car. You're going to act so fast.
Exactly.
Yeah, like you said, got the compass out and like it's a good job it's loud. Like we were complaining all the way down here. Why are we driving?
Why is it so loud? Yeah.
But that saved the car because we then knew that it was in a northeast direction, which meant it went over the river. So when we told the police, they were like, okay, yeah, we know exactly where that's going to go.
So then, that was a very good move on your side. And then after that, we walked back to the car park where it all happened, and the police showed up and took us straight to the police station. So
this is what he done. He went.
Yeah.
He tried to jump over, and I was like, it's worth a go. straight through.
Straight through.
Oh yeah, I might as well follow you as well.
Yeah, it was absolutely terrifying. I remember hiding in the bushes, not knowing if the guys were going to come looking for us.
That was the scariest.
That was scary as well. Let's now go back to the apartment and talk through the rest. Here we go. Wait for the drop. There you go. So now you know what has happened. Well, what did happen and how it all took place. I can't even describe the feeling of when we were running away from the car.
That was pretty crazy.
And you know there's this guy behind you with a gun, and it was like borderline just waiting to hear something. And we were like, should we hide under the cars? Yeah. Where do we go? It was,
it was just insane.
It was. I mean, the adrenaline. It's hard to explain. Like how we ended up going to sleep at what 6:37 that morning.
Yeah, about 7.
Yeah, and I just wasn't tired because of the adrenaline.
No.
After all of that, we then woke up, having gone to bed quite late. We woke up the next day to like a social media frenzy, basically.
Crazy.
Like we posted a few photos, obviously, like as soon as it happened, and woke up to the BBC calling.
Yeah.
All of these huge social media pages all over the world sharing the photos. I mean, I've seen photos from people in South Africa, Australia, Brazil, all these places, and everyone it was the most incredible thing where everyone in like the car community and even extended out of the car community came together.
Bond.
I've never seen it, and I never even dreamt of anything like that happening. Yeah. And the fact that we managed to have so much support, like, because when this stuff happens, you often just feel so alone, you don't know what to do.
Yeah, isolated, alone.
Exactly. But it just felt like everyone was there and everyone was supporting us, and it meant that at first, when the car was gone, I was like, that's it, my car's gone, I'm not going to see it again, no way we're going to find it. And then when I saw how much it was getting shared, I was like, whoa, this might actually happen.
Yeah.
And then the most amazing thing happened is someone who had seen all the shares, so thanks to everyone sharing their post, had seen a photo of the car, and about an hour north of here, a place called Villiers-le-Bel it was called, I think it was, in a Total petrol station, spotted the car just being washed. They were just there, and this person posted these photos online. They sent them, they was on Facebook, I think, and then I got sent the photos. And then myself and all of our friends posted the photo, and it ended up that photo just went viral all over the place. Yeah. A collage of 2 photos that this guy had taken. And then apparently the police in that area were just bombarded with calls from everyone saying, look, this car, you need to find this car. Some followers and car people were walking the streets in that area to try and find the car. The police were everywhere in that area looking for the car, calling us, telling us we're looking for it, we're doing what we can. And then we actually had an interview for BBC Radio 1, didn't we?
Yeah.
To try and get the word out. And just before the interview, got a call from someone saying, we found your car. And this was our reaction, because Josh was smart enough to film. I didn't know you were filming, but he filmed it. Yeah. Ok, merci beaucoup. En tout cas, vraiment merci beaucoup. Pas avant 17h30, ok. Merci. Ouais, j'ai mon portable sur moi. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. He found it! He found it! He found the car!
Oh my god! Oh my god! The power of social media has found your car.
So after that, it was just the craziest thing. Like then after, just people started contacting, sending messages. Put a photo up saying we found the car. Still didn't know what sort of a state it was in. And we still don't really know now.
Actually, yeah.
I mean, basically the guys were caught. We then went to, do all of the reports of everything that had gone on. I mean, we're literally sharing every last detail with you guys. Yeah, so we did that. The car wasn't there because they need it for DNA tests and different things. So we thought we were going to go see the car. But we couldn't. They told us it's fine visually, aesthetically, it should be okay. The fact that this car was found thanks to the force of social media and thanks to everyone coming back, I'm just so thankful to everyone for being so kind, so caring. Like everyone always says that on the internet it's just, what do they call them? what do you call that thing?
Keyboard warrior.
Keyboard warrior. That's the one.
Yeah.
Keyboard warriors who are nasty and everything. But like, it was just support. Like, there was just unbelievable amounts of support. And this is how we can use social media in a good way, in a constructive way. And I think this has shown the world that, listen, look, social media isn't just a place where people are negative and sort of bitch about one another.
Yeah.
It's actually a place where we can make things happen. And we
Yeah,
can make
and
things
sometimes
happen faster.
like the car community, they can get a bad reputation sometimes with the revving and the driving crazy, but it's such a close-knit family that if anything goes wrong, like, they're there.
It's like family, yeah. Like, everyone to me now watching this video is like part of my family, and for me, you guys are the sole reason why I have that car, and it's as much
100%.
my car as it is yours now. But yeah, it was just, I was lost for words when it all happened. It was unbelievable. And this is just a straight up honest video. We had to film the start of this about 5 times because we didn't know how to start it. But yeah, I mean, I just thought we'd share with you exactly what happened. Videos are going to resume normally. I'm going to just start posting car stuff like always on my Instagram and everywhere. I have been updating you guys on my Snapchat a bit more probably than the other social medias, just because that's an easy one. So I showed you guys when we were actually filming this video. If you aren't already, I'm going to plug myself now.
Ooh.
Please remember to subscribe, and I'll see you soon. But yeah, thanks again. Cheers, guys. Bye. And you may remember that Paul and I had a prank wall for a while, so we've got some smoke bombs, which we're going to light off next to his car, and then send him a photo pretending like his car's on fire. So let's do this. Okay, let's do it. Like, too much wind. Okay, here we go. Paul, there's something happening with your car. We're not entirely sure what, but this is not good. It's smoking. We've been trying to look to see what it is, but not good. Okay, now I'm gonna send him the photos.